Now We're Breaking Up opens during K-Fashion Week in Busan, where Ha Young-eun, a Korean fashion designer and our female lead, is gearing up to showcase her team's latest designs. After the grand opening party, a slightly intoxicated Yoon engages in a steamy one-night stand with a mystery man. When the man asks in French for her name, she expresses that it's unnecessary because they likely won't meet again after Fashion Week. Next up, Seok Do-hoon, the CEO of a fashion public relations agency, returns to Korea to secure a sponsorship deal with the iconic fashion brand Olivier. He learns that the head of the brand, Olivier de Saint-Sauveur, has his eyes on a renowned photographer known as Mr. J, who has been ignoring his requests for collaboration. Yoon is on the design team for Korea's top fashion brand, The One, and they also have their eyes set on partnering with Olivier. She's waiting for a meeting with him when her CEO calls. He gives Yoon instructions to get his daughter, Hwang Chi-sook, who's also the design team's director, to a blind date scheduled for 7 p.m. Meanwhile, Chi-sook is on the verge of a breakdown outside a hotel room where her lover, a model for The One, is currently cheating on her. Yoon arrives on scene and tries to do damage control before a scandal breaks out, while Chi-sook gets physical with the girl the model cheated on her with. An exasperated Yoon gets on the elevator to leave while the model chases after her to explain. Lurking in the back corner is none other than our male lead, Yoon Jae-gook, who mistakenly assumes them to be a couple. Jae-gook meets with Do-hoon, whom we learn are close friends. We also learn that Jae-gook is in fact the renowned freelance photographer Mr. J that Olivier wants to partner with. Do-hoon wants Jae-gook to attend Fashion Week with him, and as a close friend would, Do-hoon conspires with Jae-gook's mother to set him up on a blind date for, you guessed it, 7 p.m. Chi-sook is still at the hotel getting drunk at this point, and with her meeting with Olivier suddenly cancelled, Yoon backtracks to the hotel to try and persuade Chi-sook to get ready for her dinner. The pair clashes over Yoon's cold commitment to her work and Chi-sook's ability to act without care because of her family status. In the end, Chi-sook convinces Yoon to go on the date while pretending to be her. Jae-gook arrives at the restaurant for dinner and he quickly realizes that he's been tricked into a date. He's about to leave when Yoon walks in and introduces herself as Chi-sook. She is about to cancel the dinner when she spots the delicious spread of food. So she stays, having had to skip meals all day, but keeps working as she eats. Here we learn that Jae-gook recognizes Yoon as the woman that he spent a prior night with, but she shows no sign of recognizing him. Jae-gook tells her he's a freelance fashion photographer and suggests that they could have met before. Yoon simply says that she doesn't remember encounters with no impacts and cuts their time together short. On Yoon's way out, she receives news that their portfolio photos intended for Olivier got lost in transit, and the original files are also missing. Yoon then arranges an emergency photo shoot and petitions Jae-gook to be the photographer since everyone else is already booked for Fashion Week. She believes him to be a rookie in the fashion photography scene and presents this as a rare opportunity for him. He accepts the job with a smirk. And later that night, Jae-gook looks through Chi-sook's social media and confirms that Yoon is not her. At the photo shoot the next day, he quickly proves her assumptions wrong, taking charge of the shoot and producing great results. Yoon looks on and calls to mind the night that they spent together because she does in fact recognize him as well. At Olivier's Fashion Week trade show that night, Nan-nari from the One's design team arranges to have illicit photos taken of Olivier's clothes so that she can leak them online. Yoon catches her and wants to know why. As it turns out, Olivier has already signed a contract with their competitor and avoided telling them, meaning the whole emergency shoot went to waste. Jae-gook, who accompanied Do-hoon to the trade show, discreetly listens in as Yeong-eun reprimands Nari for crossing the line. He appears impressed by Yeong-eun's integrity and his curiosity for her growth. Jae-gook attends Olivier's after-party in Do-hoon's stead. As he enters, he accidentally causes Chi-sook to stumble and catches her before she falls, and so she's left awestruck and looks at the ticket he gave the doorman to see Do-hoon's name written there. Jae-gook catches sight of Yeong-eun and follows her to the second floor, where she's meeting with Olivier to urge him to reconsider. Yeong-eun gives passionate responses to Olivier's questions about the philosophy behind her work, but Olivier only cares about profit. At this moment, Jae-gook enters the room. Olivier is obviously ecstatic to see Mr. J, but Jae-gook informs him that by rejecting the photos that Yeong-eun has presented, he has also rejected Mr. J. Jae-gook then buys Yeong-eun a consolation drink. She nonchalantly reveals that she's known he was her one-night stand the whole time, but didn't find it necessary to delve into it. She also reveals that she is not Miss Hwan and will be returning to Seoul tomorrow. This is where Jae-gook reveals that he already knows everything and calls her by her full name, Miss Ha Young-eun. And so that's it for this episode, guys. If you like this drama so far, click the subscribe button so you can receive updates on future episodes and other dramas like this. Thank you for watching.